enjoyable.
Yo, what is up, guys? Okay, take a deep breath because we need to talk. We just witnessed one of the most brutal, chaotic, and, honestly, heartbreaking episodes of The Boys ever. I'm still processing that ending. If you thought the stakes couldn't get any higher after Homelander went full immortal, Episode 7 just said, "Hold my milk," and turned the world upside down. We lost a legend today. Guys, we actually lost him. Welcome back to your nerdy show. I'm your host, Spoiler Master. I'm breaking down everything from Homelander's terrifying new presidency to that radioactive Kimiko experiment, and of course, that ending. Let's dive into Episode 7.
A living God, right before your eyes, and still...
The New World Order. All right, so we start off exactly where we left off, with the world basically ending. Homelander is now officially immortal thanks to that V1 vial he snagged last episode, and he is not wasting any time. He's moved out of the Vought tower and straight into the Oval Office. Can you imagine? The guy who drinks milk like a toddler now has the nuclear codes. He's sitting there with VP Ashley and President Calhoun, and the demands he's making are straight out of a nightmare. He wants the Democratic Church of America to be the state religion. He wants to dissolve Congress. And, get this, he wants to ban nut-based milk. I mean, it's hilarious, but also terrifying because he's dead serious. When Calhoun tries to play the checks and balances card, Homelander does what he does best. He removes the check. He brings in Bashley. That's Ashley's new suit persona who can read minds, to see if Calhoun is actually loyal. Bashley senses his fear, and pop, there goes the president's head. Just like that, Ashley is now the acting president of the United States. But here's the sad part, guys. Bashley and Ashley have this huge blow-up. Bashley is disgusted by Ashley's insecurity, and she basically quits, going silent inside Ashley's head. You can see the look on Ashley's face. She realized she's nothing without that monster inside her. It's a weirdly deep moment for a character we usually just laugh at, right?
Abolishing the 7. Effective immediately. Let's be honest, it hasn't been 7 members.
Deep's downward spiral. Meanwhile, let's talk about the Deep. Oh, Kevin, you really messed up this time. He goes to Homelander to apologize for killing Noir, and Homelander just lets him go, but not in a nice way. He dismantles the 7 and tells Deep he's done. Deep goes to the pier to drink, and we get the cameo of the century. Samuel L. Jackson voices Xander the Hammerhead Shark, and let me tell you, Xander is not a fan. He tells Deep that the entire ocean knows about the pipeline massacre. He basically puts a hit out on him. If Deep touches so much as a puddle, he's fish food. The irony here is delicious. Deep has spent years acting like the king of the sea, and now the sea wants him dead. He even has a chance to save a drowning man in front of a crowd, but he's so scared of the sharks that he just walks away. His reputation? Gone. His powers? Useless. He's officially the loneliest guy on Earth. Do we feel bad for him personally? Not even a little bit. He's a monster, and the chickens, or the sharks, have finally come home to roost. The Legend of Soldier Boy, again. Now, I have to be honest with you guys. The Soldier Boy stuff this episode, it felt a little bit like a letdown. Homelander is trying to show off this Homelander land township he's building, trying to get Daddy's approval, but Soldier Boy is just over it. He tells Homelander he's heading to Bogota to, enjoy the local culture, let's say. Homelander loses it. He wants love, and Soldier Boy just sees a tacky, idiotic kid in a cape. They have this brief scuffle, and Homelander just chokes him out and puts him back in the cryo chamber. Honestly, it felt a bit rushed. After all that buildup to get him back, he's just back on ice. It feels like the writers are just saving him for the Vought Rising prequel rather than giving him a real ending here. What do you guys think? Was that a satisfying exit for Soldier Boy, or did he deserve more?
Emma's been tracking her father's movements for the past 3 weeks. For some reason.
The Gen V connection. Over on the boys' side, things are getting desperate. Annie and Milk meet up with Marie and Jordan from Gen V. I was so hyped to see them, but man, the show kind of did them dirty. Annie basically tells them to go hide because they can't handle Homelander. It's such a weird writing choice. In Gen V, Marie was built up to be this absolute powerhouse, and now Annie is treating her like a rookie? It felt like the writers were just trying to write them out of the script so they didn't have to deal with them in the finale. It's a bit of a bummer, but at least we got to see them one last time before the series wraps up.
We go to next dose, right?
Next dose? Are you kidding? Look at her.
The radioactive gamble. Okay, here is where things get insane. Butcher has officially gone off the deep end. He's set up a uranium-lined chamber in the basement of a school, and he's irradiating Kimiko. Why? Because he wants to turn her into Soldier Boy 3.0. He figures if he can give her that radioactive blast ability, she can depower Homelander. Huey is rightfully horrified. I mean, they're literally cooking Kimiko alive. But Milk and even Kimiko herself agree to it. They're that desperate. But let's pause for a second. Where did Butcher get a nuclear chamber? And how did they move it into a school without being noticed? The logic is a bit superhero movie lately, but I guess we just have to roll with it. The crazy part is Sage. She's just there. She's given up on her grand plan and is just hanging out at the school, lobotomizing herself so she can watch Love Island. It's such a bizarre turn for the smartest person in the world. Is she actually defeated? Or is this all part of some deeper plan? With Sage, you never know. But right now, she just looks like she's given up. The trap at Vought Studios. So the boys split up. Annie and Milk head to Vought Studios to find Oh Father, and they stumble onto the set of a Taylor Sheridan parody called American Eagle. It's a hilarious jab at those tough guy Western shows, but Annie is having a midlife crisis. She sees how Vought is portraying her as a villain and starts wondering if saving people is even worth it if they hate her. Milk gives her this beautiful speech about how kindness matters on a small scale, even if you can't fix the big picture. It's a classic Milk moment. They end up spotting Oh Father and a soup named Synapse holding a test screening for a Homelander promo. Basically, they're using psychics to see who in the audience doesn't truly believe in Homelander. When Homelander finds out the test scores are bad, he tells Oh Father to kill everyone in the theater. Annie and Milk jump in, and we get a fight scene that, honestly, it was a bit choppy, but they save the survivors and take them to Marie and Jordan's hideout. It's a small win, but it reminds Annie why she's fighting. The mind games of Synapse. While that's happening, Butcher and Huey get caught by Synapse, and this guy is terrifying. He can switch off powers and project images into your mind. He turns into Kessler, Butcher's old hallucination, and starts digging into Butcher's trauma. He talks about Poncher Valley and how Butcher always leads his friends into death traps. It's a brutal psychological attack. Synapse is trying to find Sage's location and the secret of the Kimiko experiment, but he underestimates Huey. Our boy Huey uses his own trauma. He projects the image of Synapse's own brother committing suicide, which overwhelms Synapse's brain. It gives Butcher just enough of an opening to break free, and, well, in typical Butcher fashion, he paints the walls with Synapse. Butcher tells Huey to warn Frenchie that Homelander is coming for the school, but Frenchie's phone is busted, and that, guys, is where the tragedy begins.
Where's Sage?
The death of a legend. Back at the school, Frenchie is trying to finish the experiment. He convinces a lobotomized Sage to help him fine-tune the radiation. They've got Kimiko in the chair, and she's taking more radiation than a human, or a soup, ever should. They finish the process just as the motion sensors go off. Homelander is here. Frenchie hides Kimiko and Sage in a zinc-lined cabinet, but Homelander isn't stupid. He notices the blind spot immediately. To save Kimiko, Frenchie steps out. He lures Homelander into the uranium chamber and tells him that the experiment worked, that Kimiko is now his executioner. Homelander, being the petty god he is, mocks Frenchie for never knowing true love. And then it happens. He guts Frenchie, just like that. Homelander leaves. I don't know why he didn't just level the building, but whatever. And Butcher and Huey arrive just in time to see Frenchie take his last breath in Kimiko's arms. I'm not gonna lie, guys. I'm torn. Frenchie has been the heart of this team for 5 seasons. Seeing him go out like that, it hurts. But at the same time, the performance felt a little off. Karen Fukuhara was incredible as Kimiko. You could feel her soul breaking. But the actual death scene felt a little rushed for such a major character. Our nerdy thoughts. So, what does this mean for the finale? Frenchie's death is the catalyst. Butcher has nothing left to lose. Kimiko is now, presumably, the most dangerous weapon on the planet. If Frenchie was telling the truth, one touch from Kimiko could turn Homelander back into plain old John. And once he's mortal, Butcher is going to rip him apart, even if it kills him too. There's also the Ryan factor. We know Ryan is the wild card. Is he going to step in to save his dad? Or is he going to be the one to deliver the final blow? Personally, I think Kimiko depowers him, and Ryan is the one who has to make the choice to end it. But man, episode 7 was a ride. We've got a puppet president, a shark-fearing Deep, a dead Frenchie, and an immortal Homelander who's losing his grip on reality. What did you guys think of Frenchie's exit? Did he deserve a bigger send-off? Or was it the perfect tragic ending for his character? And do you think Kimiko actually has the power now? Let me know in the comments below. I'm dying to hear your theories. Don't forget to smash that like button if you enjoyed the breakdown. And subscribe for the massive Season 5 finale recap coming next week. You won't want to miss it. Until next time, stay diabolical. Catch you later.
No, what the heck, I'll laugh anyway.